What makes a good war film? Is it the symbolism, the killer dialogue, the acting, or just good old-fashioned slaughter? Lock and load, because these are the top 10 greatest war films. Starting off at number 10, it's A Tale of the Great War from the perspective of the vanquished, with 1930s All Quiet on the Western Front. Based on the novel, it tells of a group of young German soldiers ecstatic with patriotism, only to discover upon arrival that war is no adventure. This film garnered critical acclaim over the years, but was banned in Nazi Germany for its depiction of German losses. If Hitler didn't like it, then it's worth a watch. For number 9, we go back to the American Revolution and 2000's The Patriot. French and Indian War veteran Mel Gibson takes up arms against the British alongside his son Heath Ledger. While not completely historically accurate, the battle scenes are glorious, and the vendetta Gibson has against the sadistic Jason Isaacs is definitely one to cheer for. Next at number 8, another Mel Gibson entry with 2002's We Were Soldiers. Showcasing the Vietnam War's Battle of Ia Drang, Gibson stars as Colonel Hal Moore, the determined battalion commander up against wave after wave of enemy troops. The battle scenes are brutally intense, from the cries of suffering Marines to the final victory charge that breaks the enemy lines. This is a film that should not be overlooked. With number 7 comes the 1962 epic Lawrence of Arabia. A World War I figure in a tale easily forgotten, T.E. Lawrence was a British officer sent to assist in the Arab revolt against the Ottoman Empire. With a knockout performance by Peter O'Toole as the titular hero, Lawrence's journey is undeniably one for the masses as he transforms from outcast to savior, returning home enlightened. If you don't have time to watch this 3.5-hour work of art, then make time, as every desert shot and every step Lawrence takes is absolutely incredible. Number 6 brings another Trials of Manhood story, this time in Vietnam, with Stanley Kubrick's 1987 classic Full Metal Jacket. Private Joker's journey to the 1,000-yard stare is a rough one, beginning under inhuman Sergeant Hartman, then traveling from boot camp to the near-destroyed Hue City. Every loss felt by Joker and his comrades is like losing a good friend, and each performance is remarkably human, portrayed brilliantly under masterclass direction. From the halfway mark, number 5 tells us that the role can make the man, or the other way around, with 1970s brilliant biopic Patton. George C. Scott delivers an inimitable performance as the charismatic George S. Patton, detailing his war experiences from the Africa campaign of the 43 to the fall of Berlin in 45. More than just an excellent strategist, Patton was fiercely determined and arrogant, the only general the Nazis truly feared. Coming in at number 4, the epitome of Why Were We in Nam? Oliver Stone's gripping 1986 epic Platoon. Charlie Sheen and Willem Dafoe lie at the center of this hell, with Dafoe mentoring Sheen on the unforgiving conditions of war. Sheen grows from a naive young man into a wise yet deeply saddened veteran, conflicted on the barbaric nature of not only the Vietnam War, but war itself. Director Stone was a Vietnam veteran himself, so he based Platoon on his own first-hand experience, making it into one of the few films that doesn't glorify war. As the tagline goes, the first casualty of war is innocence. Counting down to the final 3, there is only room for the greats. Where else to begin but with the brilliant brutality that is Michael Cimino's 1978 masterpiece, The Deer Hunter. With powerful performances by stars Robert De Niro, John Savage, and Christopher Walken, the film chronicles 3 Russian-American men before, during, and after the war, truly encapsulating what effects war has on people, especially the Russian roulette scenes. The sharp cry of Mao still makes me uncomfortable. If you've noticed a blasphemous absence of a certain World War II classic, that's probably because it has been saved for the number 2 slot, Steven Spielberg's magnum opus Saving Private Ryan. With the excellent Tom Hanks leading an 8-man squad against a horde of Nazis to rescue Matt Damon, how can you not root for them? The film is famous for its shockingly realistic depictions of war, specifically the first half hour on Omaha Beach. Hard to watch, but an amazing opening to the equally amazing film to come. What could possibly beat Saving Private Ryan? Is that napalm I smell? That's right, number 1 goes to Francis Ford Coppola's 1979 masterpiece, Apocalypse Now. Coppola's journey into the jungles of Nam is not only physical, but philosophical, plunging into the darkest depths of man's soul itself, with Colonel Martin Sheen ordered to hunt down and kill Marlon Brando's insane colonel gone rogue. From the opening napalm shower to Brando's final words echoing into the void, Apocalypse Now is a true war film.